just about ready to go. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, number 18. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Just missed. Abrams on at first, nobody out. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Adam Third, the second baseman,
as we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Move to first, and he's back safely. Luis Garcia at the plate and takes high there.
No strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And there's a strike. Check swing, but it's put in play. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Two on, one out. Josh Bell at the plate now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First pitch, and he just misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Righty delivers. High fly ball, right field. Tatis. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat.
The
Got the job done.
Brady. Now.
Up now for Washington, Brady House. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
To third. To second, there's Cronenworth. That's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Nationals 2. The Padres coming to bat. Back here at Petco Park. Today's starting pitcher, Cole Henry. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
At the plate, Jackson Merrill. And that one clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tatis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Henry checks the runner. Tatis dives back in. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Missing inside, 1-2 to count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Manny Machado now. And there's a foul ball.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Now move to first. Tatis dives back in. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Luis Ariz stands in. Pickoff move to first. Tatis dives back in. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner on the goal, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Next offering is down low.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for San Diego, and they're down 2-0. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Dalen Lyle. That's in there. Next offering is fouled back. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. And this is inside. To the right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Riley.
Here's the catcher, Riley Adams.
Come on, Padres, you can do it prior.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The 2-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And here is Jacob Young. That is upstairs for ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. Bunt attempt. Popped up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
Henry back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Bogart.
And here is Xander Bogaerts, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lyle pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jake.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The changeup missing. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jose Iglesias in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cronenworth leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Throw to first. Cronenworth dives back in. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 3. Martin Maldonado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That to right. Lyle on the move towards foul ground. Can't get there. This one lands foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Maldonado, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be C.J. Abrams. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Abrams, in his 3rd season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The shortstop takes the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 2-2.
Got him swinging. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Fly to left his first time.
Wood.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. Out to short, Iglesias. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
Two outs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Tatis makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering misses badly for ball one. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jackson Merrill digs in now. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And that's in there at the knees.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 2 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Lyle sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings and misses. 2 and 1 now.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Luis Arias up next. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that one's gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cole Henry done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Mitchell Parker.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
Parker.
Base is empty with 2 away. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. House makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And now the DH, Nathaniel Lowe.
Leading off for Washington, the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
A little bit low. Activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada up and throwing. Peralta also getting ready. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Bell batting with one down, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One down, base is empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's the third baseman, Brady House. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
That one ripped. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He was
Now
all over
right
that
fielder,
one. Pretty much
Dylan
just a textbook double
Miles.
into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Right side, Cronenworth. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1. Gavin Sheets now at the plate.
The left fielder.
Jeez.
Gavin.
He's been much better on the road than here at Petco Park this year. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. Close, but called the ball. Now 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Rips that one center field. And there's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down, runner at first. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. And another ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mitchell Parker will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen.
Number
Zach
66.
Brixey.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
First and second, one out. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Liner caught at second. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. In the dirt. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
With the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. 2 on, 2 outs. That one missing inside.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Up the middle, Garcia throws to first in time. And that is that. So they strand a pair. We played 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Padres.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
56.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1
Estrada.
strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
Washington,
Riley
the
Adams
catcher,
digging
Riley
in for the Nationals.
Adams.
His first at-bat was a strikeout. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Man,
No ball.
91
1 strike.
on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one drilled left field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now back, the center fielder,
Jacob Young, the next to hit. He popped out his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Here's a 1-1. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand has to hurry. Nicely done for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
2 down, bases empty. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And the Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
Brixey back to work. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Williams also throwing. Gets a piece and stays alive. outside low. And the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Machado. He's already homered in this game. It's softly on the ground left side. House tosses to first. Machado is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Arias. 0 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fouled off. He was late. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Abrams. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. A Fernando Tatis Tater for San Diego. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And now up for Washington, James Wood.
The left fielder, James Wood.
That one at triple digits.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Merrill on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Luis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
One down, base is empty.
2-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. And he gets tied up right there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now back.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Backed off the plate that time.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Ferrer.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
So digging in,
Leading
Gavin
up for the
Sheets.
Padres,
He's been
the
a
left fielder,
great free
Gavin
agent sign.
Sheets.
Ferrer, a 6'1 lefty, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
No.
Close but called a ball. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that misses. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
The
bases
batter,
for sure.
number
If
2,
the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a
designated hitter,
second to catch his
Xander
breath before he's ready to deal the next
Bogaerts.
pitch.
Bogaerts in the box now. Takes strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Ludus looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Jake Cronenworth,
Now
the next up
batting,
for the
the second
Padres.
baseman.
A walk, and he's also single.
A little
Cronenworth.
surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Pulls that one foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that skips into dirt. The next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. And now 2 balls,
2 balls,
and 2
2
strikes. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Padres go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Not
1-0.
even close there. And that's ball 1. Man at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-1.
Down. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Strikes him out with 100.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Foul.
Brady House will hit next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Nationals turn to a pinch runner, Ahmed Rosario. Go ahead run on base. Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle has grounded out a couple of times. First offering, and it just misses.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. And he takes one right on the black, and that is strike two.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. 2-2 now. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Adams in the box again, takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Nick Pivetta, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Matsui getting cranked up as well. 2 outs. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 3 and the Padres 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So digging in, Jose Iglesias.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Late swing, fouled off. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bell should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's in for a strike. Swinging a foul out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the dirt. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Tatis in the box now. Takes strike one. The tying run is 90 feet away. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
One strike away. That one way outside, and it's 2-2. With the tying run at third, here the bottom of the seventh. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.